afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to American Truck Simulator. Thomas, Jr., Jeff, Zach, what's going on, guys? And you guys are seeing the title right, Oh Shiny Syndrome. That means we've got the J&L DryBulk tanker on for the wagon today, fully chromed out, of course. So if you do have a weaker computer, definitely not recommended to run this, as it does eat a little bit of FPS. But today we are out in GTM's T800, and right now we are sitting here in Barstow. First load is going to be a load of flour taking us to the Phoenix Freight in Phoenix, Arizona. So without any further waiting, how about we climb into the cab, get the good old Detroit diesel fired up, and get moving on down the road. Lucas, how's it going today? And yes, even though this truck normally is not going to come with a Detroit, I don't give a damn. I haven't ran a Detroit in forever. We put a Detroit underneath the hood. Hey, Javi, how's it going today?
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
And just so you guys know, we are not going to be seeing any rain during the stream whatsoever. I kind of got that shut off for today because, I mean, chrome in the rain does not look good at all. Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Lucas. It's gonna be a scorcher this weekend for me, so I am not looking forward to it. This is probably not a good idea, but I don't think it's this exit that we need to jump on. Nope, we're gonna go a little bit more. I am doing awesome like a possum, enjoying my Tuesday. That guy is, he's just gonna run right on over. I don't believe he's getting off at the exit. If he is, I'm gonna be surprised. It looks like he is. Oh well, no big deal.
Use the left lane.
Now, the customization, Thomas, is going to be limited to just the trailer itself. So probably the most customizable trailer in the game will be the custom 53-foot trailer from Imperator 3. Now, that trailer is now updated for 1.35. I just haven't ran it as of yet because it is throwing some errors that the author does know about. He can't get rid of them. And I'm not sure how bad it's going to cut frame rates. People said it actually does cut frame rates, so I'm not sure going on there. Yeah, and I'm going to lose the Cardinal because I literally destroyed myself going up this hill, so that was my mistake. What happened to your PC, Zach? Hey David, I'm doing great today. Thanks for joining. Roger that on the move. Hey, Psycho Killer, what's up today? Thanks for joining in. Yeah, normally around 5:30 Eastern Daylight Time is when I do start streaming. Depends on how busy I am. Today I am not busy whatsoever. And Stevens, what the hell are you doing slowing down? Hey, Wolfpack, how's it going?
Then take the exit on the right.
That would be why he slowed down.
Take the exit on the right. Continue straight.
Oh, that's right. I don't want to go to LA. Denelvis, how's it going? Great to see you again.
Use the left lane.
There we go. Now we can do some unfiltered drive-bys. Right now we've got a load of flour on the pneumatic tanker behind us. nearly 46,000 pounds. Hey Martin, how's it going? You download the ModWolf pack, you unpack it. I don't believe it's a straight SCS. And then you would drop the SCS file into your mod folder, activate it via Mod Manager. I could probably get away with installing some of Jazzy Cat's traffic mods again. Previously, since I was stupid and used X264 encoding for my stream, I really couldn't run them because they would drop my FPS too low. Now that I'm using NVENC, yeah, I've got a whole ton of FPS to play with. It should not be a notepad. Did you happen to change what would try to open with like a .rar file or a 7-zip? I cannot remember what that file extension is that Jazzy Cat uses. Just a matter of doing some SII editing there, Martin. But yeah, literally I could pretty much drop any engine I'd like to into that truck. So you just have to know how to edit SII files. And where are you downloading the mod from?
Continue straight.
Digital Deputy, how's it going today? Thanks for joining in. We've got a load of flour on the wagon for right now. This is the GTM T800. It is available on the Steam Workshop there, Psycho Killer. No traffic mods, just the regular base traffic. Yeah, I saw that, Martin. That is definitely a classic paint scheme. If I'm ever going to run that skin, I want to get a blue Werner wagon, none of that new white stuff that they're running. Because that is a part of the Sissel's Trailer Pack that I am running. So Sissel's Trailer Pack USA is fully updated for 1.35, and that does add in multiple trailers into the traffic of real-life companies. It shouldn't, Junior. The white trailers from Werner are their newer trailers. If we're talking the K100 here, it would be best to use one of the old color schemes, and that's that blue that the KW is painted in. Sissel's Trailer Pack USA, Steam Workshop. Hey, Woggy, what's up today? Works for Martin Transport. If you guys do have any questions about what mods I may be running, make sure you drop those into the chat. I will definitely do my best to get them answered. But finally, we're the hell out of California. Let's hammer down. And hope we don't get pulled into the DOT station up here, or chicken coop.
Continue straight.
Damn it, go figure.
Navigation resumed.
Hope one of these days they come up with a risk-reward type system, and to where you can actually take an overweight trailer, but if you get caught, you get fined. If not, your pay goes like through the roof. Not that it's hard to make money in this game anyway, but still. And this guy's probably going to come back to the right. Nope. Well, thank you for hopping to the hammer lane there. There's lots of kids, yeah, lots of trucks on the Steam Workshop that are now updated. Viper's Peterbilt modified is on the Steam Workshop. Some trucks from Lucasi. We've got the Freightliner FLD, the International 9800, the Argosy from Freightliner, all updated for 1.35. There's a W900A that is on the workshop. HFG's Guido T's 377 is updated for 1.35, although here in a month or two, that's going to have a major revision done to it. Mac Anthem and the Volvo 860, those are on the SCS forums. I have not seen any of the Ultra Lofts of the Peterbilt 579s. If you do like running old school trucks, another one by Harvin on the workshop, the Mac R, the W990 is there. Hey LeVar, what's up today? I'm doing awesome like a possum. I don't believe it's not supposed to be the same model, or if it is, I do know that it's caused a little bit of controversy between the one that's on the workshop and the one that BK Vissers put onto the SCS forums. And I really didn't read the threads, I just heard what was going on. Right now a T680. However, he is going on a cruise in about a month's time, so he has to turn his truck in. When he comes back from his cruise, he's actually thinking of either hopping into another T680, which will be a 2020, or possibly the 579 Ultraloft, as Martin Transport has those also. The paint job DLC, I did not get that, LeVar. W900A uploaded by BK Vissers, and the one that's on the Steam Workshop, which was by Thomas Parnham Jr., apparently that's caused a little bit of a stink. So, I mean, I don't want to get involved. I really don't know what's going on with it. Something about the model being stolen and proper credit not being given. That it is. Now, yesterday was the day of the launch. They did not get to the moon till 5 days later. So, I mean, we've got the launch date covered. We've got now the landing coming up, and then also the first steps here, I believe, on the 20th. Martin Transport is a reefer company mostly, although they do have some dry vans, along with intermodal trailers, which is basically a trailer that can be stuck onto a train.
Use the left lane.
I did see that blog post along with the cost, LeVar, as, I mean, I'm really not a big old fan of skins. I like to create my own. I mean, I may buy it just for the hell of it. How close did we come? Yeah, good thing my brakes work. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to get through this lake because chances are we probably won't. Hey, Bova, how's it going today?
Turn left. Turn left.
Hard to say what the next post on the blog is going to be. It might even be another Beyond the Black Sea teaser thread. I mean, your guess would be as good as mine. Now, Thomas did say he's going to keep it on the workshop, but will only do compatibility updates. Power Joker, how's it going today? Thanks for hosting my stream. I do appreciate it.
Turn right.
What do you mean by both, LeVar? Because there's quite a few Sissel mods.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
I just have the main mod activated itself. The SCS replacement, you no longer need that. That mod is still on the workshop, but there is nothing inside of it. It is empty.
Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, I saw that. And even though I'm not on Facebook, I did hop to that group today and grabbed the trailer that I have behind me. It is a trailer that I used previously, so yeah, why not get an updated version of it?
Continue straight.
I mean, I'll be quite honest, it is sad seeing grown adults resorting to literally childish insults. I mean, there's no
Turn
need
right.
for it.
You have arrived.
Not that backing in there is gonna be realistic, but literally with this type of trailer you would need some kind of suction system in order to empty off the trailer, so yeah. Yeah, we're in GTM's T800 today, Power Joker. And we just ran into that stupid little bug again. Ah, there it goes. Now it finally grabs. Alright, let's see, what do we got here and where can we go? I'm gonna kill myself for doing this, but let's go ahead up to Grand Canyon to the Kiewit. Now chances are that's gonna be the small one, so we're gonna be asking for trouble by going there, but I don't care. I'm getting sick of going to these big old companies. We need a challenge. Yeah, I saw that was leaked on the mod websites already, so, I mean, am I gonna download it? I don't know. Yes, it is, LeVar. It's like your brakes stick, and if you ever noticed before you come to a stop, sometimes you start rolling backwards, and that's what that is fixing. However, I think they went a little bit too extreme on some things.
Continue straight. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
The Mac is not updated. At least I haven't seen it with an updated version. I know Keith is getting through the trailers slowly but surely, so just be patient, Martin. I'm sure you'll find it. You'll find a link for it shortly. And I do know on the workshop, the East Genesis trailer, that is not updated either.
Turn left.
It's nothing to do with the clutch lever, it's the brakes actually sticking on the truck. former driver, LeVar, I mean, basically you're able to idle off on these trucks and literally sit there and maybe do a half a mile an hour or so without stepping on the accelerator. So when the truck all of a sudden decides not to move, yeah, we've got an issue. Yeah, the trailer is a mod trailer.
Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right. Take the exit on the right. Continue straight.
And I'm going to say I'm going to be like everybody else. I am waiting for news on additional trucks, especially if the rumor is confirmed that the dealership in Reading is actually a Freightliner dealership. There's been no mention of any international dealerships, which I find kind of odd, seeing that's the first truck besides the Volvo that we got teased with. I think you've got an idea there to where you would think it would be possible to hire a mechanic to have at your garages to work on your trucks instead of needing to go to a dealership or a repair center. I mean, what's the point then of having a garage if you cannot repair your truck there? I mean, every single truck company that has a garage, they do their own repairs inside of said garage. Download the Mac Anthem from the SCS forums. It's version 1.2. I'm not going to say anything in regards to truck. People are saying by the end of the year. Well, what happens if the license holder says no to releasing the truck model? Then literally we are screwed. So I don't like speculating on a date. And even the licensing blog that Carthu mentioned that he was going to do, we haven't had word out of that in over 6 months. So it makes me wonder as to what is going on. The only thing that I really know is that Pavel had mentioned all 7 truck manufacturers here in the States are now licensed. So there are trucks in varying stages of development. Yeah, but that is a mod for that one, Martin. We're talking just the states here in the base game.
Continue straight.
is one that is updated. It's in a public group on Facebook, which is called ATS Mod Updates. It is ran by Keith D, or Keith Davis would be his name. There is an updated link in there for 1.35, which Keith himself has updated, and he admits that he's not the most creative when it comes to trucks, so there might be some glaring errors with it. Captain Salazar, how's it going? Yes. Now, in ATS, before it was released, there was the option, well, they did have it to where your trucks got dirty. However, SCS did not like the way that turned out, so they had removed it from the game for the time being. That's why you are still able to see truck washes in game, but however, you can't use them. I mean, a truck getting dirty, I don't believe is going to be anything against a manufacturer, so, I mean, I can't see them saying no for something like that. The version change was for support of the paint job pack that was released yesterday. Hey Hunter, how's it going? I do appreciate that subscribe. I didn't get a notification. Your subscriptions must be on the private side. Oh, there it goes. I guess my computer and Streamlabs is being a royal pain in the butt. And that literally scared the living daylights out of me. Oh no, it's not you, Hunter, it's my notification. I was not expecting it. They only removed it because they didn't like the way it turned out. So if they can get that working with DX11 the way they'd like to, I do hope it gets added back into the game, because damn, we need some streaking beacons. We're in GTM's T800 today.
Use the left lane, then turn left. Turn left.
You don't even need a Facebook account. The group itself is public. Is that the W900 long that is currently on the workshop? SCS has really stepped up their game with Oregon and now Washington, and we can pretty much expect the same out of Utah also. Let's just say I need to get a camera updated, LeVar, before I do that again. And right now, I am more focused on getting out quality content instead of having a wheel and button box cam. Jonathan, we are running Crease Bomb's engine mod today, and we are running a Detroit diesel 515 horsepower Series 60 on the engine. It is just called ATS Mod Updates. If you have the game, just go ahead and hop to the SCS forums, and you're gonna click on American Truck Simulator. You're then gonna click on mods. You will then click sounds, and then you will see a thread titled engine mod for T800, W900, and things like that. And inside there, the first post will have the link for the download, which is version 2.8. Don't worry, if any more these days you need to read and speak Taiwanese, and I do both fluently.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
About 3 to 4 times a week I do, normally starting around 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time during the week. Weekends could literally be mid-afternoon, late morning, and into the evening.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters,
And
turn left.
yup, this is the good old, the small factory prefab. We're gonna have fun trying to get in here if I think I know where they're gonna be putting me.
You have arrived.
Yep, right there. So what the point here is, I am not even going to pull in. Well, actually, yeah, it should have enough room. I just need to get myself straightened out here a little bit better. Cut that right there. We're gonna come in here. we're gonna cut, and we should be able to get angled pretty good in order to get back into that slot. Hey, how about that? We're in there. Yeah, I had my CDL a long time ago. I don't have it anymore though, so yeah. We're gonna go ahead and go over from Kiewit to Kiewit. Actually, that's gonna take us back down the exact same way. Don't want to do that. Let's go ahead. While we're taking flour out of a Kiewit, I have no idea. I think it would be more plastic pellets would be the better thing, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see if you'll be able to see my screen here. I'm gonna, or at least give me a second here, Wolfpack. I'll get you the link. Yeah, that was actually the first thread in the sound area, so go ahead and click that link and that will take you right to the thread where you can download version 2.8.
Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right.
I'd say T800, and what do you mean by version? This is GTM's T800 from the forums. I am not sure what they have it set version-wise. Oh, Facebook group, give me a second, I'll get that one here. Because I was just there earlier today. There you go, there's the link. And damn it, I hid my chat window. Actually, got rid of it completely. Give me a second here. Because otherwise I won't be able to see what the hell you guys are saying. There we go. I'm currently using the web chat for Restream. They're having some problems with the app, and I didn't want problems on my side, so, and stupid me accidentally closed my web browser thinking, yeah, I'm just closing that window. Nope, I closed everything.
meters, turn left. Turn left.
Keith Davis. If you scroll back through the postings, you will find the link for the Pinnacle. Why this is sluggish. 45,750 pounds of flour. Yep. I do not. I mean, I literally do not use any social media at all. No Facebook, no Instagram, no MySpace. I mean, is that even a thing anymore? But yeah, I don't have any of that. I did have a Facebook at one time, however, due to one idiot reporting my page because I would not use my real life name anywhere on there, I mean, I had to shut the account down because I was not giving that information to Facebook, and I'm actually glad it's that way because how many data breaches have they had?
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
And if you have a Steam account, you can hit me up on Steam, and that's going to be the same name, Amazing ATS.
Navigation resumed. Continue straight. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
And I changed my name on Steam to literally match everything that I do here, to match my streaming name for YouTube and everything else. I'm waiting for the butt. Roger that, roger that. Yeah, why I'm running a Detroit with this truck, I really have no idea, but I haven't ran a Detroit in forever. So, yeah, you guys can live with it. I'm living with it. As a matter of fact, the Jake is probably the best part of the sound today. I am still working on getting an FPS counter to show on stream. I went ahead and enabled, tried to enable the overlays on OBS. I couldn't even get the game to come up in the window with that enabled, so I mean, I may need to go with something else in order so you guys can see FPS to where I'm not lying hitting 200 FPS. Wayne is literally, that's crazy. Thank you so much for the follow there on Mixer. I do appreciate it. Well, seeing that we're looking at a snub-nosed Kenworth here with a sloped hood, getting, in order to see the hood on this, literally I'm gonna have to sit way up, and I like to actually be how I would be in this truck if I was driving it for real. I am not a short guy in real life. I am 6'2", so, and having driven, not so much this truck in particular, but trucks in general. We're talking Peterbilt 379, an older Volvo white, Freightliner FLD. Running down the road, literally, I could not run with a whole lot of air in the seat. Otherwise, my head would be smacking off the roof of the cab. I wasn't one of those lucky ones that had a condo sleeper. Every single truck that I drove was pretty much a flat roof.
Continue straight.
Yeah, the one thing I won't run on any of these trucks ever is like a monster blind visor. I mean, literally, I'm not looking through a tiny little crack in the windshield. That, to me, is just not realistic. Geez, I just about killed my momentum, ran into the back of that guy. Holy moly. And I gotta learn how to drive again. This AI today it's not as bad as what it normally is. They're actually behaving for once. But geez, it's more the operator that's the problem. Head over here to Albuquerque and go up Interstate 25. Boom, we're in Raton. And yes, I did say Albuquerque. We're probably going to stop up here and get ourselves some go-go juice. We're getting down to a quarter tank. Definitely have enough to get to Raton, but I don't want to risk it.
Navigation resumed. Use the left lane, then continue straight.
And yeah, if I was going to do that, I never should have tried to pass
straight.
that guy either. Should have waited behind him. Yep, another driver-operator error.
Navigation resumed. Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right. Continue straight.
I don't care that I'm going the wrong way either. We need fuel.
200 meters, turn right. Turn right. Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right. Use the left lane.
Oh, I guess I'm not going up 25. Okay. No, we are. It was just for that exit there. Jeez, Coda.
Use the right
Learn how
lane.
to read a damn GPS, will ya?
Use the left lane.
Welcome back, Woggy.
Use the left lane.
pretty much we're just grabbing gears, hauling freight, and we got some OSS going on, or Oh Shiny Syndrome. It's going to be hot where I live this weekend in Pennsylvania, up to the low 90s. In a way we are, but I'm trying not to go back over the same routes that I've already taken. So we were in Grand Canyon Village. We had to go back down to Flagstaff and hit 40 to run over to here, but otherwise the jobs would have been to like California, down to Tucson, or all the way up to Washington. Yep, that's been in production for a while. It's one of the creators who is doing one of the Mexico mods. I literally cannot wait for that map mob to come out.
Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right. Take the exit on the right.
That's exactly why I am downloading it. I mean, I have not ran coast to coast in forever, but just at USA Reworks, that's literally filling in the Sierra Nevada. That is literally gonna be a very good mod, and more than likely one I'm gonna recommend.
Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right. Turn right. You have arrived.
And back in that corner again. Lovely. Yep, and what do you know? Coda cut that way, way short. This is why I do not like blindside backing, because even though I can get out and back the trailer in like so, and look like this and back the trailer in, that is not realistic. So yeah. I have absolutely no idea what to do with the map editor. None whatsoever. Yeah, that's not a bad name at all there. Alright, let's see, what do we got here? That's pretty much running right back down 25, but I'm not gonna worry about that. We've got a load of plastic pellets. Something nice and light, 18,000 pounds.
Turn left. Turn left.
Oh, I love that. I didn't even get a driving award. We had claimed the intersection. Woot! That's exactly what I was taught to when I was driving. Don't sit back at the stop line, pull up and quote unquote claim the intersection. Enhanced City sounds better.
Use the right lane.
I don't want to get into modding besides what little that I do know, which is basically doing skins and moving engines from one truck to another. Beyond that, I would be useless. Able to, Junior, it is updated for 1.35. Or are you asking me if I could do it? How's it going? It is great to see you. It's been going pretty good. Keeping myself busy and out of trouble, thank the God. Because, I mean, I don't want to be in trouble. Literally, I was a hellraiser when I was a kid. I could get away with that back in the day. However, if I move myself up 20 years from when I was born, chances are I would have been on medication for ADHD. So, because I could not sit still when I was a kid. Literally, I had to keep moving and everything else. Jess, how's it going today? I'm doing pretty good. Not bad at all, staying nice and cool. And the funny part, my new build, now that I've got a really good water cooler on it instead of that crappy H60 that I had, my CPU does not go over 60 degrees Celsius when gaming. And my video card it literally sits in the 50s. From an outdated piece of, well, actually it wasn't a bad computer, it was just outdated, to what I've got now. Oh my god, it's a night and day difference. And I still have not built my old computer in an old case that I have in case this one ever goes. I think that's something I might want to do tonight. Keep myself busy. I live in Pennsylvania there, Junior. At least around me, the only square pizza is from one pizza shop, and it is not a Sicilian.
Use the left lane. Use the left lane. Use the left lane.
Uh-oh, AI is swerving in front of us. What the hell are they gonna do?
Use the left lane.
And if you guys are wondering why you don't see detours in my stream, that's because I have them shut off. I mean, I love the idea that they're there. The road network just does not support that feature very well, and I don't know if it ever will. One thing that I do recommend if you're planning on upgrading, definitely do your research. Right now, Ryzen is kicking Intel's butt all over the place. But that may change with the Coffee Lake processors that are gonna be released from Intel shortly. And one thing with Intel though, they've got to get their prices a little bit better than what they are. They've got to be more competitive, at least in that department. And you downloaded that from the workshop, right?
Use the left lane, then turn left. Left.
The only problem with that, Woggy, is gonna be the scale of the game in the cities, you might now not be able to fit all of those. And do you have that above any trailer mods by chance? Be able to do it, seeing what they did with Washington and those cities being so close, at least around Everett, Tacoma, and Seattle. That is a very tight area in there, so you may be able to do it.
Turn left.
Hey, Sleepy Gamer, the trailer today is the J&L DryBulk tanker, and you can get this on the ATS Mods update group, and that is on Facebook. That's going to be a pull-through. Why do they give you extra points for that one? Oh no, it's not a pull-through. Duh, you idiot. We're pulling through in order to get to the other side. Oh, Coda. Miles, how's it going? Do we have another short one here? Okay, let's check external market. And of course, nothing. Apparently that will not work with owned trailers that are not in the base game. What do we got here for this? Nothing. I really don't care. Let's go ahead and begin that delivery. Yes, we'll dismiss our tanker. Alright, let's get going.
Turn right.
Whoops, we just took out a stop sign. Oh well.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. Continue straight. Continue straight. Continue straight. Use the right lane.
Yeah, that was my bad trying to drive on that outside view. I'm normally all over the place. Boom! There goes an accident. Peter Trucker, we will probably never see rolling coal in the game. I wouldn't mind seeing heat plumes, but rolling coal we will never see. Protection Agency pretty much is what we're looking at of why we can't. Corporal Johnny, thank you so much for the subscribe on YouTube. I do appreciate it. Anymore, the only thing that's going to be coming out of the stacks of the newer trucks is going to be nitrogen, oxygen, and water. That is what the DEF fluid is for, is to get rid of the particulate, or at least break it down into nitrogen or oxygen. The filter that is in the exhaust system itself, that is what is connecting, well, getting the larger chunks of the particulate. So it's that diesel particulate that is what that black smoke is, and that's why it is illegal. Oh, I ran the 1070 for 2 years. I just recently picked up the RTX 2070. Now, I probably will not need to update for another couple of years. I would love for those to be open one of these days when they get everything all done, those immigration checkpoints, because they are pretty much a staple going through Texas, Arizona, New Mexico here. I mean, they were literally all over the place in Texas.
Take the exit on the right. In 200 meters, turn right.
welcome back, Hunter.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived.
I am going to call it quits here for this evening, guys. First and foremost, I do want to thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed the stream. And if you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that red subscribe button on YouTube and enable notifications then by clicking on the gray bell. Your support would definitely help the channel grow. And finally, this Tuesday evening, remember to keep that shiny side up, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop.